Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, and we're doing another Amonkhet Intermediate Swiss Draft League. Heart Piercer Manticore is the rare. Excellent card, great finisher, very efficient, comes back with Embalm. Just really phenomenal card. We also have Oketra's Monument, Ruthless Sniper, Cartouche of Zeal, Final Reward, Gus Walker. Is a top crop elite, really stacked pack. We're going to take the Manticore though. Alright, follow-up pick, no red pick, so we have Devoted Cropmate, Sacred Cat. I think we're looking at Hooded Brawler, though. This card is really phenomenal. Big time killer card. I like it a lot, so seems like a good pick to me. We'll take it. Alright, follow-up pick seems like a pretty simple little Cartouche of Strength here. Excellent card. Very good. Very good with Hooded Brawler. You attack, you exert. This card is hardly ever blocked when it's exerting, or at least hardly ever traded with when it's exerting. And then you have a nice 5/4 3-mana body to put a Cartouche of Strength on post-combat, or maybe pre-combat too, and make it a 4/3 that turns into a 6/5. Yeah, it's pretty nuts. Otherwise, Sandworm Convergence, which I think is too slow, though I have lost against it. But Cartouche it is. Okay, so now there is Naga Vitalist, which has gone down in my book. Ornery Kudu, which is pretty mediocre. Cartouche of Ambition, which is pretty good. Cursed Minotaur, which is pretty good. Doom Dissenter, which is fine. I don't really like Ornery Kudu all that much. It's okay. It's not great. Naga Vitalist just seems a bit... I mean, it's okay, too. It's just... I like the low curve deck, so I'm not super impressed by it. It's like... What do I like more, Cartouche of Ambition or Cursed Minotaur? Cartouche of Ambition can do some pretty crazy things. Because of the lifelink, and it's really good against aggro. So it might be the pick over the Cursed Minotaur, but Cursed Minotaur is really good too. I think we gotta go... I think we'll go Cartouche. I don't know if that's exactly right, but we'll take it. Alright, now we have Final Reward, Initiate's Companion. I like the Companion a lot. There's also Shed Weakness. Final Reward deals with anything. It's also 5 mana though. There's Start to Finish as well. All of these are fine. Basically the only reason I would like Initiate's Companion is for the fact that it's a 2-drop, which is, in my mind, a pretty good reason to take it, but I guess we'll go Final Reward. Okay, so now there's Doom Dissenter, Vitalist, Corey Hauler, Wasteland Scorpion. I mean, I guess we can take Vitalist over Dissenter. I really don't think this card is all that great, but it's just not... Just because, you know, like I said, the decks I tend to do are low curve decks, so it seems kind of pointless to take stuff like Vitalist, but Doom Dissenter's not that exciting, and Scorpion's another 3-drop, so I guess we'll go Vitalist. Okay, we can take Evolving Wilds, or we could take Kudu, but I've mentioned before, it's easy to get sort of clogged up at 3 mana, I think. So, I'm fine taking the Evolving Wilds. Helps the mana base. Oracle's Vault, a little bit too slow. There's a Winds of Rebuke, which is pretty good. Miasmic Mummy, which is a 2-drop, but I think I'd rather have the Watchers of the Dead most of the time over Miasmic Mummy, unless I'm in a dedicated like zombie deck or something. Oracle's Vault's okay, it's just too clunky and slow, I think, so we'll take the Watchers. I don't really like the Watchers all that much either. Yeah, this is all pretty mediocre stuff now. I guess we'll take the Mummy. Benefaction. Well, Illusory Wrappings is certainly playable in blue, so I guess we can take that. Guess we'll take Deliverance. Well, maybe Painful Lesson's not that good in this format. It's too aggressive. But I guess we'll take the Deliverance for sideboard. Naga Oracle's actually a pretty good card. I could see maybe... Alright, Winds of Rebuke. Maybe we're green-blue. Wow, second to last pick, Sacred Cat's kind of surprising. That card's good. I like Sacred Cat. So we're in kind of a weird place now. Yeah, we're a 5-color. No, red dried up super quick. I don't even remember seeing a red card other than the Manticore first pick. So it seems like we're not going to be red, sadly, because Manticore is a phenomenal card. But that's all right. We'll figure out where we're at. So Anointed Procession is good with like Embalm and token producer cards. It's okay. On-Crop Champion's pretty decent. Splintered Agony's removal. Colossopede's a thing. Destined Lead. I don't know what we want here. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what to take here. Excuse me. Let's see. A Scorpion's got Death Touch, but it's a 3-drop. Champion's pretty good. It's pretty good with like Exert. Might be worth taking if green-white's open. Got a late Sacred Cat, doesn't mean white's open. Splintered Agony's removal. I think I'll take the Champion. It'd be nice if we could make it work. So now there's another Vitalist. Bounty of the Luxa. Pretty mediocre. Cartouche of Knowledge might be decent. I don't really like the Watchful Naga. Sandworm's too expensive. Another Vitalist is something we could take. Quarry Hauler might be the pick now, but how many 4-drops? I guess we already have a few 4-drops, but probably not in red. And we're still kind of trying to decide where we're at. We could take the Cartouche of Knowledge. I just feel like taking Quarry Hauler is not great. Alright, we'll take the Cartouche. Could take the Mighty Leap too, but I think Cartouche is better. Ooh, Trial of Strength's a good pickup. Take that over the Companion. Especially now that we already have a couple Cartouches. Okay, cool. Alright, wow. So, Cartouche of Solidarity. Another Hooded Brawler is probably just a pick. I mean, if anything, we're for sure green. And then we're still trying to figure out what our second color is. But Hood Brawler's phenomenal. There's some red picks, but nothing too exciting. Could take the Illumination. I guess we'll take the Essence Scatter. It might be green-blue. Try and beat down with green-blue. I guess the Illumination's nice for getting some card advantage in green-blue, but Essence Scatter's a pretty strong card, actually. Nice and cheap. Another Cartouche of Strength's a gift. We'll take that. Alright, this is kind of cool, with the Trial, at least. So there's a Spider, which is playable, but not exciting. Some red cards, a Kopesh, which isn't that exciting either. Guess I'll take the Spider, because we're for sure green. Well, Hapatra's Mark might be a thing. We'll take it. I don't need another Deliverance. Another Winds of Rebuke or another Naga Oracle. Let's go Winds. Winds is actually pretty useful. We don't have a ton of Embalm to back it up with, but it's a nice card against Cartouches and stuff like that. So it kind of seems like we're green-blue. Oh, let's see. Take the Quarry Hauler, Stinging Shot. I guess we'll take the Quarry Hauler now. I mean, I don't know. I don't really like the Watchful Naga. It feels like it's not good enough. Quarry Hauler is okay, I guess. Yeah, it's alright. Alright, River Serpent, I guess I don't really like it either, to be honest, but we'll take it. Okay, we'll take the Haze of Pollen, just cut the green card. Naga Oracle, rather, is actually a pretty good card. Alright, kind of a weird little deck. I don't mind playing green-blue if we can get the curve low, but... And we have the Trial of Strength with triple Cartouche, so this deck could use another Trial of Strength would be a gift. But we don't even have much gasoline for that. Oh, not that one. Taking out... Wait, where'd it go? The Scribe, yeah, we want to get rid of that. Alright. So let's just set these aside. Ooh, gosh. Insult to injury. You know what's funny? I never get to play this card, but I think, unfortunately, this deck is no exception to that. So I could do the Trial of Ambition, but let's get some low curve stuff. So I think Bitterblade Warrior seems like the pick for me. I like the card. It's aggressive. It's good. Fits well. It even is good with Cartouche of Strength. You attack, you Death Touch, they don't want to block, you Cartouche, you kill anything. It's kind of nice. So we'll take it. I don't think wait, is Insult to Injury worth anything? I suppose it's possible, but not likely. It still costs like 6 mana to do the full juke. It's worth a whole 3 cents. Alright, we'll take this Bitterblade Warrior. Ooh, Vizier. I like it. Haven't gotten to play with this card either. There's also a Ketra's Monument. We don't have white, but this is probably the best monument. But we also don't have group pump, so I'm fine not taking it. Let's just take Vizier. Right, this deck needs a little bit of help. It's not bad, it's just I want it to be better. Another Hooded Brawler is a good card. We're going to take that over Gale. So, I mean, Hooded Brawler is like our best card. Let's get rid of this River Serpent. I'm just kind of over it. So this deck is... It's a weird little curve, too. I'm used to playing the decks that, you know, curve out starting at 1. And I guess we're not really going to be able to do that with green-blue unless I'd play Slitherblade in here at this point. I don't even care. Wow, another Hooded Brawler. Or I could take... I think we're taking Hooded Brawler. I think Brawler's better than Companion. They kind of work well in conjunction, but Brawler is such an efficient little beater. Just swing in for 5. Deck could use some more 2-drops. Well, I guess there's a Weaver of Currents or Ornery Kudu. I don't really want to play either, to be honest, but I guess we'll take the thing that ramps because playing this on turn 3 would maybe let us play... Yeah, it'd let us play 2 3-drops on turn 4, right? That's pretty good. Alright. So, what's our removal? 2 Winds of Rebuke, in essence Scatter, this, double Cartouche. Our removal's actually not bad, but could take the Stinging Shot, maybe the Grasp. We have Benefaction, though, with... Yeah, actually Benefaction looks pretty good in here, oddly. I don't know if I'll play it, but if you're going to play it in any deck, how about a deck that's got 5 enchantments and 13 creatures? Yeah, could actually be a deck where we play it. I'm not sure yet. We'll figure it out. There's also Failure. This only works with spells on the stack, though. Another Hooded Brawler? Alright. Alright, I'll take the Cultivator, although... Oh, never mind. I'll take the Skirmisher, actually. Skirmisher kind of makes sense. Alright. Huh. I don't need any of this. Guess I'll take the Splendid Agony, maybe. Another Winds of Rebuke or Ronus' Monument. I don't really like the Monument, but it is pretty good with Hooded Brawler, admittedly. We only have 15 creatures. A third Winds of Rebuke is my other option, which I could, I guess, play over something. Yeah, I'm just not a huge fan of the Monument, but maybe we want it in here. I'll take a third Winds of Rebuke. I think that might actually help us more, ultimately. You can bounce your own dude too, which is nice. Alright. Take the full art land. Whatever. Alright. Interesting deck. We have to make a cut. Probably the Giant Spider, I guess. Because we have 15 creatures with the Trial of Strength. Giant Spider is fairly mediocre. It's certainly worse than Naga Oracle, I think, even though it's got reach. So, okay. Cut Giant Spider, and we still have 15 creatures, including the Trial of Strength. That seems fine to me. This deck's okay. Hooded Brawler does some work. We have a reasonable amount of removal, too. Yeah, this is a very strange deck, but I think it can actually do things, so we're going to try it. Low curve, green-blue. get that Evolving Wilds in here, and then we can go 8-7, which is 9-8. That seems totally reasonable, yeah. Alright. So, green-blue Hooded Brawler deck. I've never had 4 before. That's pretty good. And like I said, I've never gotten to play the Vizier either, so pretty interesting little brew. We'll try this out, and we'll see you round 1.